Good evening, everyone. It's Mahesh is there, then Nadi is there, and then I think that is that Dileka.
Yes, Miss.
All right, okay. Dileka is there, Achini is there. Hope that you all are ready with your lessons, right? So I'm not going to tell any order. So you all can take your turns and you all can start according to the way that you're going to present. Now, I was mentioning and last 2 days, I have done some sort of assessments. Those marks also with me, that also I will consider. Some have done both, but some have done one. So I will consider those things even when I'm going to give you a final mark. So what you have to do when you are presenting, I'm going to observe whether you have the clear idea about the lesson. That means the clear idea about the concept that you are going to teach, and whether your language is good, language is not extremely perfect, but whether is it manageable, and whatever the concepts that you are teaching, whether the students are in a position to grasp them, whether your speed is moderate, or is it extremely high or extremely slow, and what type of activities that you are including, whether you are including any visual aids, whether you're going to cater to all the visual learners, auditory learners, kinesthetic learners, so whether you're using all the techniques. Likewise, overall evaluation I'm going to do. So therefore, whatever the thing that you're doing, you have to try your level best, right? Because you don't get any kind of a final exam for this. So therefore, try your level best. Any volunteers to start the Viva and your presentation? Yes. Because anyway, you all have to perform, not one or two, all have to do the things. So therefore, better you all start any order that you want. I don't mind about the order. It's up to you to decide. And whether you have included the references, if you have included the references, what are the things that you have referred? All those things I check. Huh? This is how I'm going to give marks for your entire lesson and your teaching style, and for everything. I'm going to give marks out of 40, and all your eye contacts, facial expressions, and all those things that you are going to show, and whether the confident level of your voice, and for everything 20, and the Viva questions, what I'm going to ask, the way that you're going to respond. For that, I'm going to give marks out of 10. So altogether, out of 70, you will be getting for this entire thing. And I have taken kind of 2 assessments, so that even I can consider. After that, I can make your final marks. Why I was asking any volunteer? So then if there's a volunteer, that person can start. If not, I will just appoint the people, then you all have to do. Right. Any person who's willing to start? Any? Right. So then I will just take according to my list. Achini's name is the first name. Yes, Achini.
Madam, shall I send the mail, what lesson plan to the WhatsApp group?
Lesson plan, even you have to explain.
Oh,
Lesson plan, even just you tell how the way that you're going to do. Achini, you have done both assessments, right? The first
yes,
one
ma'am.
you were talking about the money, and the next one even you have done, Achini.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So their marks also I have.
Madam, shall I send the lesson plan?
That means you just share here and then you tell.
Uh,
Share means like you share your whatever that document and then you discuss.
I can't share it with with my lab, madam. Shall I send it to you
Ah,
on the
yeah.
screen?
Yes. I will save it. After that, I will share.
Okay, madam.
Right. I will share. Yes, you can start with that.
Today I'm going to teach about understanding numbers, and this is the first lesson of our school textbook. Uh, so within 45 minutes we can teach this lesson, but today we have only 15 minutes. So I have shortened the lesson. Today I'm going to teach about three-digit numbers uh, and the value of these three digits and how to draw them on a abacus. So this is the methodology that how I am going to teach. Uh, First, the teacher enters the classroom and write the topic on the board. Then she starts to read the topic with the students. Then teacher will write three-digit number and she will ask, is it a two-digit number or three-digit number? Then teacher starts to teach from the basics of the mathematical concepts. First, she will explain three place values under the three digits. Then she will explain how to show them in an abacus. Resources I am going to use a whiteboard and marker pens. As assessment, I am going to give a student note and checking whether they have understood the lesson by giving some exercises. Mm,
Now
Okay,
you can share and start. Or whatever the way that you're going to teach. Are you going to share any document, Achini?
No, ma'am. I have a whiteboard at home. So
Ah,
I'm going.
oh, okay. Yeah. Switch on the camera and you start.
I think you all can see me.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
We can see you well, Puta.
Okay. Can you all see the board?
Yes.
Today I'm going to teach understanding numbers. Now, if we can take these 3 digits, is this a 2-digit number or a 3-digit number? It's a 3-digit number. You all can count and see. 1, 2, and 3. Right? So, this is 3-digit number. And the place value, we are starting from this side to this side. Right? So, when you are writing, this is the unit place. Or we can say this as ones. Right? And this one, next to number 1, this is 10th place. And we call it tens. Right? And here, there is 100th place. When we go further, it can be 1,000, like this, right? So, today we are going to learn about 3-digit numbers and the place value and how to draw these numbers on an abacus, right? So, this unit and ones we can name it. This one we can name as tens. This one we can name as 100. Okay. Now, I'm going to show this same number in an abacus, right? In an abacus. First, when we are drawing an abacus, now we had 3 place values. So we have to draw an abacus like this, right? So you know the place values that we use to name these numbers. This last one, we name it as unit, right? We have to put capitals, okay? Unit. And here we have to put the middle one, 10th place. And here, 100th place. Okay. Now, when you are drawing the beads on the abacus, you all have to draw. Now, in the last one, in the unit place, there is 1. So, we have to draw 1 bead. In the 10th place, how many are there? This is unit place. This is 10th place. And this is 100th place. Right? Now, when the 10th place, how many beads we have to draw? 3. We have to draw 3 beads. Now, we are drawing. Is this the correct way to draw beads? No. When you are drawing beads, you have to draw the beads very closer to the other beads. Understood? Then the 100th place. How many numbers are there? 2 numbers. So you have to draw 2 beads. But are you keeping any space between these beads? No, you can't. Then after you finish drawing the beads, you have to color it. Right? Are you going to color like this? No, that's not the correct way. You have to color it one by one. Right? You have to color it one by one. First, you have to color this bead. Then you have to color this bead. Understood? So, we learn 3-digit numbers and the place value of these 3-digit numbers. And we learn how to draw an abacus by using these place values. Thank you.
Achini, very good the way that you were teaching and all. Just imagine if a student, now you can switch on the camera, Pute. Imagine if a student raised a question like, teacher how to show 926 on the abacus. So how are you going to show it? 926 on the abacus. And imagine that the student is asking, what is this 926 or 62 or whatever this 3-digit number? How many ones are there? How many tens are there? How many hundreds are there? How are you going to explain? 900 and, okay, 26, right.
If we take 926 number, in this we call this as units. So there is no tens, there is only one, right? This we call as tens. So there is 1 0, it's tens. Here it's 100. So we have to, it's 100, there are 2 zeros, that means 10 into 10. And-
Imagine, Ashini, now imagine the student asks, like after when you write 1, 10 and 100, maybe if the student asks teacher, then that means here we have 9 times 100, 900, and then 10 times 2, 20, and 1 times 6, 6. Is that so? Is it correct? Likewise, if student asks, how you are going to explain that?
We can write the number as expanded form. Now here 9 is in 100 place, so you can write 900. Right? It's making by 100. In the 10th place you have 2, so it's 20 because it's in the 10th place. 6, it comes under the unit place, so it's only 6 because it doesn't have any zeros.
Right, then show it on the abacus.
Now when you drawing an abacus, unit, tens, and 100. 6, you have to draw 6 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to draw the lines in the same line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then in the 10th place there are 2 number 2. In the 100th place there is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to extend the lines. 2, 8.
Right.
And
Why did you, Achini, why did you select this topic? Is there a specific reason? Understanding numbers.
No, madam. I just selected the.
I've just selected, right. Before I give the comment, the others, what do you think about Achini's lesson, the lesson plan, the way of delivering, and all those things? What do you all think? Whether she has done it well, did you all understood what she was explaining? I need your feedback as well. Yes, what about the others' feedback?
Good explanation.
Good explanation, Dinushi. What about the others? You can give positive and negative both. Yes, others?
Explanation is clear and can understand.
Right, okay. Achini, it's very good the way that you have explained, like you were not having any tension free, and freely you have explained it. The flow was really good, and you were not extremely speed. Whoever a simple, like kind of a average knowledge student, even in a position to understand the way that you have delivered, and your language also not extremely advanced for the small children. They can understand very well, right? And I was asking kind of a small question. You didn't get panic. You were nicely explaining. Well done, na? Very good. Right. And your time management is really good. You have started at 6:40. Now it's 6:55. Exactly 15 minutes. Very good.
Mhm.
Any volunteer to do the second one, or shall I appoint you all? Right. Then Anuradhi. Anuradhi. Hope you're there.
Yes, madam.
Right.
Hi.
Anuradhi, are you going to share a PPT or a PDF document, or are you using a whiteboard or any other method?
Madam, I do it tomorrow.
Monada Anuradhi?
I will do it tomorrow, madam.
No, you can't do like that. I didn't give anything like that. No, I said you all have to be ready for today. In case if you are not going to finish it today only, we are going to forward it to tomorrow. So then imagine if the others also ask, then I have to give the permission to everyone now. That means you have not prepared.
I did my presentation in my son laptop. His laptop is break down.
I can't hear what you are telling, Anuradhi.
I was doing the presentation on my son laptop.
Right. So where's your son?
It worked yesterday.
Where is your son? I didn't hear.
Laptop is worked yesterday when his sound is not working.
නෑ අනුරාධි දැන් ඔයාගේ PPT එක තියෙන්නේ පුතාගේ ලැප්ටොප් එකේ. ඒතකොට පුතාගේ ලැප්ටොප් එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ?
ඒක තියෙනවා නේද මේ කැඩිලා ඉන්නේ ස්ක්‍රීන් එක වැඩ කරන්නේ නැහැ.
දැන් මෙහෙමයි මම
හැබැයි
කාටවත් පර්මිෂන් දුන්නේ නෑ හෙට කරන්න කියලා මං එහෙම කිව්වෙත් නෑ. හැබැයි සමහරලාට අද වෙලාව තිබුණොත් අන්තිමට හරි අනුරාධි ඔයාට කරන්න වෙනවා. එතකන් ඔයා රෙඩි වෙලා ඉන්න. තාම 7 o'clock නේ දැන් අපි අනිත් අයගේ කරගෙන යනකොට ඔයා රෙඩි වෙලා ඉන්න කොහොම හරි හොයාගෙන. එතකන් අපි බලමු අනිත් අයගේ කරගෙන යනකොට. මොකද මම කාටවත් කිව්වේ නැහැ අද කරන්නේ නැතුව ඊළඟ දවසේ කරන්න කියලා. මම ලාස්ට් ටයිම් කිව්වේ නෑ. මං කිව්වේ අපිට අද කරලා ඉවර කරන්න බැරි වුණොත් මම ෆෝවර්ඩ් කරනවා එක අනිත් දවසට කියලා විතරයි. එහෙම නැතුව මම කාටවත් ඔය කට්ටිය අද කරන්න අනිත් කට්ටිය ඊළඟ දවසේ කරන්න කියලා කිව්වනේ. අපි වේලස්සනින් එහෙම දාගත්තා. හැබැයි අර අන්තිමට අපිට එහෙම කරන්න බැරි වුණ නිසා එකට අපි ඉවර කරනවා කියලා තමයි කතා වුනේ. මුලින් අර විදිහට දෙන්න ගානේ කරනවා කියලා. නමුත් ඒකෙදි අපිට වෙලා යන නිසා we have decided like this. Yes. Asha, are you going to use a PPT or a PDF document or the whiteboard or any visual aids or anything that you are using?
Madam, I'm going to use the whiteboard. The
Alright,
thing
okay.
is, give me sometimes I will do it today. Give me sometimes I have to write the lesson plan. That's the
Alright, okay.
okay.
Dinushi, right. You are going to use the whiteboard, right? Okay.
මැඩම් පේනවා දැන කරුවල.
පේනවා. දැන් lesson plan එක ලියලාද දිනුෂි?
ඔව් මැඩම් මං කියවන්නද?
Alright, okay. Or you can send it to the group as well later. Okay, read it.
Okay, now I'm going to read lesson plan. My subject is maths. My today's lesson is double digit addition. Grade 2. Materials, whiteboard, marker, and piece of paper. Objectives, learn about double digit addition and aware about the ones place and tens place, and also aware about regrouping. Okay.
Yeah, you can start. Wait, Dinushi. Now others, even if you have not typed your lesson plan, that's okay. Just a written document even, you have to have it. That's all right. Yes.
Okay, good evening, children. Today we are going to learn about double digit addition, right? Double digit addition. So previously you know about the numbers. We have learned about the number line and the ones place and the tens place. So today I am going to teach you the double digit addition. Now you have to remember 3 rules here. What are the three rules? First one is, so before that, I'm going to give you an example. 23 plus 50, right? Now, we have a question that 23 plus 50. Where is our ones place? Yes, our ones place is here. Where is our tens place? Our tens place is here. Ones column and tens column. So now we are going to adding these two numbers. First, you have to adding ones place numbers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, first you have to get the large number here. 5 is the largest number in ones place. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I am going to write down here 8. Now we are going to add in tens place. We have 2 and 1. The large number is 2. 2 plus 1 equal 3. The answer is 38. Now we have no regrouping here because there are only one digit numbers, one digit answer is here. That's why we are not regrouping this question. Now I am moving to another example. If we have 38 plus 28, if we have 38 plus 28, how we gonna add it? Yes, this is ones place, this is tens place. We have to, first we have to add the ones place, right? I'm going to close this side. Now you can see the ones place. 8 plus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now count all the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, the answer is 16. 16 is a two-digit number. Now we have some problem. Now I am writing 16 here. Is it correct? No, it's wrong, right? So I am going to 16 like this. I am going to write 1 here and 16 here. Right? That's we call regrouping. But I can't write down the one is this board. So we are adding temporary box here in the tens place. Now I'm going to move that one to that box. Now we can add in these tens places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? The counting is 6. Now 38 plus 28 is, the answer is 66. That's what we call regrouping. Now you have to remember the rules of double digit addition is, first you have to add the ones place. Second, you have to regrouping if needed. Regrouping if needed. And adding tens place. Okay, I hope all you can understand about the double digit addition. Thank you.
Right. Dinushi, it's good. Now don't switch off the camera. Imagine if I have a problem like this. I have two-digit numbers like 93 and 65. How can I add and get the answer? 93 and not 65. Actually, we'll get 68, where you have to carry to three numbers, right? 68, right? Tell me how the way that you're going to explain. Now, these two are double digits and you have to add, but when you're adding, you have to carry two places, right? So you're going to explain that to the students, right? Explain it. There are bright students, but sometimes they will ask. Students are like that. They are very advanced. දැන් ටීචර් හිර වෙන්න බෑ ළමයා ප්‍රශ්නය අහපුවම ටීචර් ඉන්න ඕනේ නිකන් බුලට් එක වගේ හරි පුතේ මෙන්න මේමයි මේක කරන්න කියලා පොඩ්ඩක් කියලා දෙන විදිහට ටීචර් බය වෙන්න බෑ ටීචර් ඉතින් කියලා දෙන්න ඕනේ.
Oh, madam, I'm only focused that double digit addition only.
Yeah, this is a double digit one. Double digit.
Here, now we have to add
Very
the,
good. Dinushi, now switch on. I
my bad.
can't see. All right, okay.
Oh, madam, that.
Yeah.
Now we have to add the ones place first. The large number is 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11. The answer is 11. And we have to regroup. And we have to write the 1 here. And 1, 9, 6. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 6 equal to 16.
Right, correct. Okay. Right. So why you have selected these double digit addition? Is there a specific reason for that?
Madam, last time I was really felt that I'm wrong that the tens place and ones place. Since that I practiced that tens place and the ones place, and after that I choose that double digit addition.
Okay. Right. Before I give the comment, what about the other students' comment? Now, the way that Dinushi was delivering the lesson and that lesson, whether you understood the way that she was explaining or any positive or negative comments. Yes.
Good, madam. Clearly understood.
Yes, others. Right. What I have noted, Pujani also telling good. What I have noted, Dinushi, now, some of the language and the words that you are using, you have to, in some of the places, you have to change. Now, when you were telling we are going to add double digit numbers, and to adding. To adding, we can't say to add. Don't include that ing. And there was another term always you're using in previous time also I have noted. What do you mean by that column? You are telling in a different way. Tell that one column something you're telling. What is
I
that word?
column. I sound like column, right? N sound.
Column. Yeah, what is that column? Yes. It's column. Always you say column.
I don't
Now,
what is
that
that?
is what. So don't pronounce it as column, it's the column. Rows and the columns. පේලි සහ තීර ඒක column. මං හිතන්නේ අර ඔයා අර n වලින් තියෙන හින්දා column කියද්දි අපිට අර n කිව්වට n sound වෙන්නේ නැහැ එතන. ඒකයි ඔයා n කියන්නේ column කියලා. Right? So that was there, and some of the words you have improved, but some of the words and all you have to correct it as well. But the tension free, the way that you were explaining, the speed was moderate, and you were explaining very well. Students were able to understood the 2 digits and the how the way that you have moved the numbers, the from the ones place, how you have carried it to the tens place, everything, it was okay, right? So good. Yes. Dinoshi, just you send your lesson plan to me as well. Huh?
Okay, ma'am.
Right. Who's next? Right. Then no one is talking today. Right. Pujani. And your timing also good. Pujani, are you ready, Puta? මේ හෙන හොරු ටිකක් ඉන්නේ. Now, Pujani is telling, give me some time. I'm making the lesson plan. I was mentioning you all when you all are preparing. I said you all have to prepare the lesson plan. I know that you all were busy. Today you all had the module 4 and the module 5. Yeah, I know. It was a bit hard. Never mind those who have not prepared your lesson plans. You all prepare and send me. I will consider that. And for your this module 6, you won't get any kind of a marks, right? So I'm going to send, now you all got your first module marks now, right? Not like that. Now, if you can remember, wait, I will tell how the way that you're going to get it. Right, so when you were doing your module 1, and there you all got the HT means above 80, and then the D means above 70, and the C means above 60, and then the pass means above 50. So for this, I'm not going to send any I'm not going to send any marks, but I will be giving the HDD something like that, right? So only that you will be getting, right? So remember that. Yes. The next person, Dileka, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Dileka, are you using the whiteboard or any material or any other
Uh,
way?
I make the PPT and I'm
All right.
using the whiteboard.
Very good. That means you are sharing the PPT as well.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good.
Question how to share the PPT.
Are you logging through the phone?
I'm logging from the laptop.
Laptop picking PPT now.
Can't foster disability participation.
All right, right. I'll give the permission. Right. Now you can.
Good evening. Today we are going to learn division. What is the division? Division is a mathematical operating that means splitting a number into the equal parts or groups. It's the opposite of the multiplication. What is the symbol for divide? This is using for the divided symbol. Here we learning new words. First of all, I'm show some in the blackboard. For example, here having the divider and divisor and quotient. Excuse me, how to exit this? If you have 10 chocolates, I'm first going, we are today going to do a division. First of all, we draw the 10 chocolates. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here we have got 10 chocolates. We have this one and share them equal among 2 friends. Remember this one we are equal among 2 friends. I name by the A and B. First we put in the one chocolate with the A, and we also we put here. And second chocolate A, and we also B. And third one, same like give to the B. Fourth, fourth, last one, fourth, fifth one. We equal among the two friends sharing the 10 chocolates. Then how many will each get? Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each friend get 5 chocolates. Answer is 5. This one is easy, but we have got lots of numbers. Then we can't use this method. If it is we got a big one, we have to do like this. I get another section. 12 divide by 3. What is the answer? We need to find the answer. Here we draw like this and divided, put here 12 and divisor right here. We call this one for divisor and divider. These are new words for and here we using the 3 times multiplication because we divide by 3. 3 1 multiplied 3 equal 3 and 2 multiplied 3 and divide equal 6. 3 multiplied by 3 equal 9. 4 multiplied 3 equal 12. Here we find divider. Then we have to divide by 3. This is our divisor. Here 4 is the quotient, but we divide by first digit is a 1. Here we can't divide to by 3 because it's a 1 digit. So less than 3. Here we put we don't write the 0. We because there's a 0 is a not value here. Then we go to the 12. That's we go to the by 3 times table, finding 12. Then after is the answer is a 4. Here we write 4. This we call cushion. Here 3 multiply 4. We don't write here, but we have to remember only showing that how to get the other one. 3 multiplied 4. Here we write 12, and here we doing subtraction here. But we not doing the symbols, not putting in the symbols here. Then subtraction 12 by 12 is a 0. Answer is four. That's all.
Right. So, Dileka, imagine now you have done division. So, a student is asking a question. 17 divided by 3. There's a remainder as well. How are you going to teach that? 17 divided by 3. 17 divided by 3.
17 divided by 3. Here, we like 320 and divide by using the 3 times table. 5 multiplied by 3, 15, and 6 multiplied by 3 equal 80. Here here we can't find the 17. Here we have only 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. But 18, 17 is less than 18. Then and 15 less than 7. Then we here choose this one, 50, and divide by 3. Here is, we have can get 5 right here, and multiply by 3. 5 multiplied by 3, answer is 15. And subtraction from the 17 and 15. Here we can first side 7. This subtraction by 5. Yeah, here we can answer 2. And here can't share divide the, we can't equal this one. Here 1 2 are how to call it?
Okay, whatever the things that you have done, okay, right. Before I give the comment, Dileka, what about the others? Give the positive and the negative feedback to Dileka, the way she was teaching and all those things, whether you all understood or whether you all have issues or yes. Now giving comment, it's really good through that they can learn many more things. Yes.
Her PPT is good.
PPT is good, right. What about the others? Asha, Anuradi, Poojani, who is logging through this user? May I know her name?
Ma'am, it's me, Nadi.
Better you rename Puta.
Oh, ma'am, I'm
Right.
logging to laptop. That's why. Can I read? I'll rename.
You're logging through the laptop, no?
Yes.
Yeah, never mind, you can rename it.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Just rename as Nadi.
Okay.
Right. Yes, others also give the comment. Right. So some of the things what I have seen, Dileka good. Now you have improved. There are some of the mistakes what I have noted. The first one, when you were dividing that 10 among two people, you have taken A and B, and you have taken one square here, another square, one square, another square. Likewise, you have taken. But from your main list, if you can remember, from the main list, you have drawn 10 boxes. You have not cut any box from up. You have just taken. If possible, Dileka, you can switch on your camera and draw those 10 boxes what you have shown in the first example. Maybe then you will get the clear idea what I'm telling. Just you draw the 10 boxes what you have drawn there. Even though you have switched
Okay.
on the camera, I'm seeing right. Okay. Now here you have mentioned like down you have written A and B and you have mentioned the things, right? Let me get kind of a small screenshot and then I will share that and show the way that you have done it and what we are expecting. Yeah, now if you want, you switch off the camera. Right. I will just show that. Right. Now, this is what you were discussing. Normally, when you're going to discuss this, now down you have divided into two parts. You were mentioning A, one box there, then the B, another box. You didn't cut any from here. Because when you start cutting, only students will realize that you are removing one from here and you include to this A box, whatever. If it is the A, here you are including. Maybe if you're taking this side B, you're including one box. Students can understand. Again, when you cut one and when you draw here, they can understand. But you have not done that type of a cutting method there. Isn't it, Dileka?
Yes.
එතකොට දැන් ඔයා කරපු එක අපිට තේරුණාට සමහරලාට පුතේ දැන් අර පොඩි ළමයිට යාලට දැන් මේකේ වෙනසක් නැහැ. මේ ටික මෙහෙම්මම තියෙන එකක්වත් කපලත් නැහැ. Right now it is like we have not cut anything. But you have filled all your down 5 squares this side, 5 squares this side. Now you have covered. So it's a doubt for the students, because they can't understand like us. So therefore, sometimes it's a bit harder for them, right? That I have noted. And the next one, when you were doing division, right? Now there, the division even when we are doing it, imagine the same place whether I will write something, right? Imagine the division. I want to divide 15 divided by 3. So normally when we are teaching to the small children, we are using two methods. You have used one method, but they are now to get this 3 times table, they have to know the multiplication better, right? So they have to be really thorough with the 3 times table. If they are not really thorough with the 3 times table, you can do something else. Now here you have drawn 10 squares. I will include another 5 squares here. Why I'm doing? Because my number is 15. To show that only I'm taking like that, right? So 3, 4, 5. Now this method normally for the small children when we are teaching division, In most of the places, we use this method, right? Now, what we are going to do, we are asking the students, or maybe the teacher can draw 15 balls, 15 circles, 15 squares, 15 dots, or whatever with 15. And our number is 3. So, therefore, we can ask the students, children, now we are going to group our squares or circles into 3. So, we count 1, 2, 3. It is one group. This is the way normally for the small children we teach, right? Again, 1, 2, 3, another group. Right here, I have just written the numbers. When you write it properly, nicely, you can get it. 1, 2, 3, another group. 1, 2, 3, another group. Now, my one is overlapping, but when you are doing, you will get clearly. So, when you do like that, after that, you can ask the students to count the number of groups. So, then definitely they will do it in a proper way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dileka, can you remember I was asking like if I have 17 divided by 3, like that when you do, you will get 2 extra here somewhere like that. So then through that you can tell the students, now when you get number 17, when you are going to divide into 3 groups, this number 17 is not lies in the 3 times table. Therefore, we get 2 extra, right? Likewise, if you are going to teach, student will get a very, very clear picture, right? That part even you have to, because now you were using that multiplication, using the multiplication method, that's not wrong, it's correct. But to identify that multiplication method, student have to have a very clear idea, right? Because if they do not have kind of a very clear idea, it's a bit harder for them. So therefore, you have to be really sure that as well, right? Those 2 mistakes that I have noted, but the way that you were doing and all, you have tried your level best, that we have to appreciate. So, okay, right? That is delay cost. Then, Nadi, Nadi, are you using a PPT? Right, okay.
Madam, can I do?
Uh,
She started. No, it's okay.
Asha, then can you do after that?
Okay, okay.
Okay. Then I'll stop you.
No, you can continue, Nadi.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear. Yes, Nadi.
Good evening, children. Today we are going to do a new part of your previous lesson. I have not mentioned the topic name. Can you imagine what kind of lesson today we are going to do? By looking at these pictures, here there are 3-digit numbers. Then you can see these symbols. Then can you imagine what we are going to do today? Yes, we are going to compare 3-digit numbers. Let's see how we are going to do it. Our learning outcome is compare 3-digit numbers using place value chart. Before moving to the lesson, let's recap your knowledge about these symbols. This symbol is used to mention the less than, and this symbol is we can use to mention the greater than, and this symbol we use to equal. Some students feel struggle to use these symbols, these less than symbol and the greater than symbol. So always remember, students, the open side of the symbol always represent the greater number, and the close, close sign of the symbol represent the small number. It's easy to remember that we can say big mouth eats big numbers. That means a large number is always represent the open side of the symbol. Hope you all understood this. Let's move to the next part. Then again, we are going to recap the place value chart of 3-digit numbers, because you have already learned this topic. In 3-digit number, we can see 3 numbers and 3 places. Numbers are in 3 places. Those are hundreds, tens, and the ones. So let's see how we value these digits. Let's see from one side. Number 5 is in ones place. So value of this 5 is 1 times 5. That means 5. Then 2 is in tens place. So the value of this 2 is 2 times 10. That means 20. The 1 is in hundreds place. So the value of this 1 equals 100. So we call this number as 100, 125. Here, let's move to the lesson today. These are the steps we have to follow when comparing 3-digit numbers by using place value. First, we have to start with the greatest place value, that is hundreds place. If the hundreds are same, then we compare the tens place. If the tens place are the same, then we compare the ones place. Let's see this example. Compare 425 with 367. So we write these numbers in place value chart. 4 is in hundreds place, 2 is in tens place, 5 is in ones place. Another number, 3 is in hundreds place, 6 is in tens place, and 7 is in ones place. So children, we start to compare from hundreds place. Here, 400 is greater than 300. So if 400 is greater than 300, we do not need to compare tens place and ones place. Straight away we can say 425 is greater than 367. Or else we can say 367 is less than 425. Clear, children? Let's move to next example. Compare 142 and 160. Here, 1 is in hundreds place, 4 is in tens place, 2 is in ones place. In another number, 1 is in hundreds place, and 1 is in tens place, and 6 is in ones place. So here, hundreds are same in both numbers. So then we move to the tens place. We are going to come, if hundreds are same, Then we are going to compare tens place. So here 4 tens is greater than 1 10. That means then we can say 142 is greater than 160. Or else we can say 160 is less than 142. Let's move to the next example. Compare 219 and 270. Here, children, you can see both hundreds and tens are same. Here 2 is in both uh, the first number of both numbers are in 100 place is same, and the second number also in tens place also same. Then we are going to compare the ones place. Here 9 is in ones place and 7 is in ones place. So we can say 9 ones is greater than 7 ones. So we can say 219 is greater than 270. Or else we can say 217 is less than 290. So we'll do some exercises. So can you tell me, children, is 657 is greater than or less than 557? Here, first we are going to compare the hundreds place. So here, 600 is greater than 500. We can say 657 is greater than 557. Then second one is we have to compare 410 and 450. So here hundreds in both numbers are same. Then we are going to compare tens place. Here 1 is less than 5. So we can say 410 is less than 450. Then third example, 768 and 765. So here 7 in, we can see 7 in the first number of both numbers is in 100 place is same, and the second number also same. So we can compare ones place. Here the 8 is greater than 5. So we can say 768 is greater than 765. In the fourth example is we have to compare 295 with 300. So here the 200 in this number, the 2 is in 100 place and 3 is in 100 place. So here we can say this 100 is greater. So we can say 295 is less than 300. Hope you all understood today's lesson. Thank you.
Nadi, imagine if a student asks 925 and 999. So similar way, how are you going to explain? Similar thing, the simple one. I didn't take any other digits because you were talking about 3-digit ones now.
Yes. Ma'am, what are the two numbers, ma'am?
926 and 999.
99.
26 and 999.
Okay. We can say, ma'am, can I explain verbally Okay.
Yeah.
Do we
Anyway,
need to?
anyway, no problem.
Okay. We have to compare 926 and 999. So here, children, we can see number 9 is in number 9 is the first bit. Number 9 we can say in both places. Then we have to compare. Since hundreds are same, we have to move to the tens place. So here now 2 is in tens place and 9 is in tens place. So 2 is less than 9. Then we can say 926 is less than 999.
Right. Okay. Yes. Others give me the feedback of Nadi's presentation, the way she was explaining and all. Here's the positive and the negative feedback.
She has a good knowledge about math, I felt, and very attractive PPT.
Okay. Achini, Anuradi, Asha, Dilekha, then Pujani. What about your feedback?
Very nice PPT, madam.
Right. Nadi, very good the
Nice
way that
PPT.
you were explaining. Very good. Yes. And very methodical. She has not included many more things, but whatever the things that she has included, she was explaining very well. That's really good. But Nadi, did you send your lesson plan?
No, ma'am, I wrote it in a book. I'll type it and send to the
No,
group.
no need. No need of typing.
Oh,
No need typing, just you send a screenshot. A screenshot.
okay.
Up to now, from the ones, those who have presented, that means Achini, Dinushi, Dileka, and Pujan, Dileka and Nadi, 4 students have presented. From those 4, I really like Achini and Nadi's presentations. They are extremely good, right? The other 2 was okay, but there were some errors as well, but these 2 really good. Like what Dinushi was telling, that's good. That's correct what she was mentioning. Like while Nadi was explaining, we get kind of a very clear idea that she has kind of a good knowledge about maths. Similar way when Achini was explaining also, like we can understand that they are not extremely new to this field. Like they were having some sort of knowledge. But when you all teach, remember, if you can show the audience that you can do something well and your confidence level is really good, that's really okay to do something in a proper way. That is very, very important, right? Well done, Nadi. Very good.
Thank
Asha,
you,
yes.
ma'am. I want to thank you because when I did money presentation, I think I made a lot of mistakes by selecting the topic was too much to the students. That's why I thought to select small part to explain this time. Thank you very
That's the
much.
thing. Now that part also small and you have delivered it in a very good way. That means the students are able to understand. That means if the hundreds place is similar, how can we move it to the tens place checking? Then if the tens place is similar, how can we move the ones place? So that order is really good. They will understand very well. Good. Yes, Asha, you can do.
Okay, madam.
Nadi, I forgot to get 2 screenshots of your presentation. So I was enjoying your presentation. I forgot. Sorry, yeah. Asha, you
Shall
can.
I share it to the group?
Asha, give me 1 minute. Nadi, you just share the presentation. I will get 2 screenshots and send. Otherwise, it's not nice. No, it's like discrimination. I was enjoying the way that you were presenting, like the way that you were telling. So I was nicely listening to your presentation. I'm not telling that the others, I was not listening and all, but it was really good. Just to share it again. Anyway, you're not visible there, no? So just share. If possible, switch on your camera as well. Right, just to move to the second or third slide. Yeah, thank you. You can start.
Good evening, children. Today we are going to learn some new things, new words, I think. Have you ever heard about even and odd numbers? Anyone? Oh, can't you remember? You learned it in grade 2? Sorry, grade 1. So today also we are going to learn about even and odd numbers, and we can start from the beginning and we can learn some more things about even and odd numbers. Okay. First of all, I will write some numbers. Okay. Here I'm writing 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Here I'm writing 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Okay. Now I'm telling this is even numbers. These are even numbers. These are odd numbers. Okay. How I tell like that? This is even and this is odd. How? In a magic? No. No, teacher is telling the magic. No. There's a way to find this particular number is even. This number is odd. Okay. Simply, I will show you how to find that. Here, there are 4 pencils. There are 4 pencils. So, the number is, we are considering the number 4. How we are going to identify this number 4 is an even or an odd? Okay, I have 4 pencils. If you can divide this number into 2, exactly, you can separate into 2 parts, then that number is even number. Okay, here we have 4 pencils. we are going to find the number 4 is even or odd. We can get 4 pencils and we can divide into 2 and 2. Then this is a even number. Okay, like that. Shall we take 6 numbers, 6 pencils, and how can we divide into 3 and 3? Are there any leftovers? No, no any leftovers. So that's the main thing, how we identify even numbers. Okay, you got? Understood? Okay. If then we move to the odd numbers. Okay, odd numbers, always these odd numbers, we can't divide into exactly 2 parts. We can't divide. Always one left over. We'll say I have 3 pencils. Okay. Can we divide these 3 pencils into 2 parts? Into same? No. We can't. Always one is left over. One is remaining. We can't make it, we can't separate into 2. That's how we can identify even numbers and the odd numbers. Okay, one by one we'll see. Look here. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Here 0, no any value for this 0. Actually, we can't separate. But the thing is, when we come to the 2 digits numbers, this 0 is useful. Once it comes to the 2 digits, it has a value. So that's why we are taking this as a even number. And number 2, it's even number. So we can separate into 2 parts. No any leftovers. Okay, like that. 2, 4, 6, and 8. We can divide into 2. We'll see 6 balls. We can divide 3 balls and 3 balls. No any leftovers. Like this, odd numbers also the same. We can't divide. If we divide, always one is remaining. One, we can see one left over. So like that, we can identify odd and even numbers. This is the simple way up to 0, up to 10, we can learn. Today, we also going to learn 2-digit numbers and 3-digit numbers. How we are going to identify this number is even or odd. We'll say 28. If I ask 28 is even or odd, how we are going to answer? How we are going to answer? Always you need to look at the last letter, last number. Always look at the last number. Okay, this number, you can identify it as a odd or even. We all know this 8 is even because if we get 8 objects, we can divide into 2 parts. Okay, no need to worry about the other numbers. Okay, this is 28. This is a big number. No need to worry. Just look at the last number and identify what is the last number. It's even or odd. So if it is even, the whole number is even. Okay, we'll say 53. What do you think? What do you think? 53, is it a even or odd? How you are going to find it? Okay, it's very simple. You need to look at last number and check whether is this a even or odd. Okay, you can identify this 3 is odd. Okay, we can't separate into similar two parts. So then very easy, you can consider this 53 as odd number. Okay, when we come to 3 digits, 4 digits, any digit number, you easily can find it's a even or odd. Very easy. We'll see 356. Only look at the last digit and identify it's a even or odd. Yes, it's 3. We can separate into 2 parts, similar parts. So this whole number is even. Okay, like that, you can identify even and odd numbers. Then,
All right. You're going to continue still. Okay.
okay, I will ask some questions. Can you answer me? Okay, tell me, this number, is it odd or even? Yes, it is even number. Good. Then tell me, is this a even or odd number? Yes, this is a odd number. Yes, very good. Like that, you can identify all the numbers, whether they are odd or even. I think you understood the lesson, children. You can do your activities. Okay, thank you. Finish, ma'am.
Right. Imagine, Asha, a student has asked the question. The number is 358, right? But now imagine 358. Now, according to the way that you are teaching, 8 is even. Due to that, we can identify this is an even number. But the student doesn't know whether this 8 is even or odd even. Like the last digit when we are checking 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, they are odd. And this, she or he doesn't have this concrete knowledge. But you have to explain this 358 as it is an even number. So how are you going to explain this?
Okay. Then again, okay, children. How we are going to identify it is even or odd? You always need to check the last number. That is the method. So you can, how you can identify this 8? Okay, think about the 3 and 5. You are only consider is 8 is even or odd. You can actually, we can do it. You can draw something. Actually, always we look at the last number, no? So if you have a doubt, on this, you can do some drawing thing and separate it. This is 8, no? So you can draw some 8 lines and you can divide it into 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can divide it into 2. 4 and 4. That thing you can do, no? So, if you divide and see, are there any leftovers? No. So, No any leftovers means it's an even number. So you can easily find this 8 is even. That's how can't we do it, madam?
Okay, good, Asha. Yes. Others give the comment positive or negative comment. Asha, send your lesson plan as well. Yes. Achini, Radi, Dileka, Dinushi, Nadi, Pujani.
Explanation is clear, ma'am. Asha's explanation is clear.
Hmm. Yes. Now, Asha, the way, even though it's a very simple part, like even and odd numbers, even though it's a very simple part, that is the basic in mathematics. Especially these even and odd concepts, sometimes we consider it is very easy, it is very simple. But most of the students, they struggle when they do not have the proper idea about this even and odd. Because they carry these two concepts throughout their primary grades. So, Asha, you have tried your level best. It was really good and in a very nice way that you have delivered the lesson. And whatever the question that I have raised, yes, if the students sometimes they will come up with some sort of issue. So when they do not know exactly whether these 8 is even or odd, yes, we draw the circles or lines and we divide and show the method, right? So good. Everything is good. A lesson plan, are you sending it to the group, Asha?
Yes, yes. I wrote it. I will send madam now.
All right, good. Yes, good. Uh, Jenny,
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, do we have to explain the lesson plan?
If you have the lesson plan with you, yes, you can share and tell that. If not, you can send it to the group, no problem.
Okay, then I'll just send it to the group.
Okay.
So I'll start sharing my screen.
Yeah.
Is my screen visible and am I audible clearly?
You're audible, but still we can't see your screen.
But now, okay, now ma'am, I shared it.
Not yet. There they mentioned double click to enter full screen something, but still I can't see it. What about the others? Others can see.
Can't see.
Ah, that's the thing.
Ma'am, can you give me a minute?
Yeah, sure. So far, through the presentations, I'm really impressed with Achini's presentation, Asha, and Nadi, and Dinushi's one also good. Dileka's one also good, but when I'm giving, I mentioned that this time I'm not going to give marks. I'm going to give whether is it higher distinction, credit or pass, right? So likewise only I'm going to release your results for the module 6 because we didn't have any kind of a written exam and overall presentation skills and overall assessment skills. By looking at everything only, I'm going to give you gradings. Poochani, okay, Puta?
Yeah, ma'am, I'll share the screen again.
Yeah.
Ma'am, is it visible now?
No.
Uh,
Is that the normal method that you have used previously also?
yeah, ma'am, the same method.
Just try again.
Okay.
All right.
And now you can see a white screen.
White screen.
Ah, okay. Ma'am, now okay. Ma'am, when I share the screen, it becomes white. The screen
Now
goes
we will
white.
start. All right. What you can do, just you send, if you have a PPT, send it to the group. I will share it.
Okay, okay.
Is it a PPT?
No. Ah, yeah.
Send that to the group. Nadi, not Nadi, Asha, send your lesson plan also.
Ma'am, I'll just try to share one more and I'll send the PPT.
Hmm.
Now it's visible, right?
No. All right. Now visible.
Yes,
Yes.
okay. Right. So hello everyone. So before we start, we'll talk about how we are. I would like to know how you all are, how was your weekend, and are you ready to start the class fresh today? Okay, so as you can see the topic, today we're going to learn about something called a Venn diagram. So now before I straight away go to the definition or whatsoever, can I know if any one of you has ever heard about Venn diagrams before? No, right? Right. Okay, that's fine. Today we'll learn about a Venn diagram. What is a Venn diagram? We'll see what it is. A Venn diagram is a special tool that helps us organize things. It uses circles to show how things are alike and different. Okay, so simply you get the idea that a Venn diagram is a tool that helps us organize things. Organizing, what do we mean by organizing? For example, let's say you have your bedroom, you have your table with books, with your toys and everything in it. Your mom says you have to organize your table. So how would you organize? You would put the books in one corner, the toys in another corner, like that. Just like that, Venn diagrams are about two circles that shows how things are alike and different. It helps us organize things. We'll see how a Venn diagram looks like. Okay, before we see how a Venn diagram looks like, imagine we want to sort our toys. So we have lots of toys. We have some red toys. We're going to put it in one circle. And then we have the soft toys. Now to arrange your bedroom table, we're going to put the toys in one place, the soft toys in another place. And in the middle, we can put the toys that are both red and soft. Maybe it could be a teddy bear who is red and also soft. This is how a Venn diagram is. Now, this is what we call a Venn diagram. Like I told you, we have two circles, 1, 2. You can see that these two circles are overlapping, right? The two circles are connected and it's overlapping. Because it's overlapping, we can see something like an oval shape. Yes, something like a rugger ball. We can say it looks like a rugger ball in the middle, right? So this is a Venn diagram. Two circles and one middle. Both the circles share the middle part. So how do we organize? I told you that Venn diagrams are used to organize. Now see, this circle we say, these are sweet food. And the second circle, we talk about foods with fruits in them, okay? And in the middle, we talk about sweet food with fruits. The sweet food, now we have donut, candy, and ice cream. We all love these. We all love sweet. They are so sweet. And in the second circle, we have foods with fruits. Now, for example, a fruit salad. A fruit salad sometimes could be sweet, so we can, and sour both. So we can't put them in the sweet food circle. But we can put it there with the foods with fruits because it has fruits. And we have a fruit cake. In the middle, we have strawberry jam and the raspberry pie. Strawberry jam, why? It is a sweet food and it has fruit in it. And the pie, it's the same. It has fruits and it's also sweet. Now we'll try to do a Venn diagram together. Can you see the animals around? We have a cat, a fish, a turtle, dog, a crocodile, and a jellyfish. So we are going to solve the animals that live in water, animals that live in land, and in the middle, we are going to have the animals that live in both water and the land. See how it's solved. Now the first circle talks, which shows us about the animals that live in water, and the second circle shows about the animals that live in land. In the middle, we have the animals that live in both water and land. The fish and the jellyfish are water animals. The cat and the dog, they live in the land, they're land animals. But when it comes to the turtle and the crocodile, we can see sometimes we see them in the water, sometimes we see them in the land. Therefore, it's in the middle. I hope you all understood. So before we end the lesson, we'll go for a quick recap. We learned what Venn diagrams are. Venn diagrams helps us organize things. It shows us what is alike, what is different. And yeah, that is the end of the lesson. Thank you so much.
Pujani, imagine if a student asks maybe with not like two common parts, with three common parts, something like imagine a student like sweets, then maybe the hot ones, and maybe the cool ones or something like that. Now here in this Venn diagram, we have divided into two parts and the common ones. In case if a student asks three parts and a common one, how you are going to explain maybe for grade 3, it's not relevant and all those things, how are you going to explain it to the student?
Okay, I'll share the whiteboard. Why can't I see the whiteboard? Huh. Okay. So in Venn diagrams, I told that the circles overlap, right? So 1, 2, and if we have, oh my God. And if we have another circle, then yes, it, ma'am, like, okay, then, the third one also, when if we are going to draw another circle, the same would happen. It's going to overlap. So instead of one middle part, we have two middle parts. So,
All are coughing and all those, no?
so, so, so then if we, I'm sorry, the whiteboard is not working. So if we, so because we have two middle parts, then we can differentiate into three circles, and for the two middle parts, we can use something common between the first and the second circle. And for the second middle part, we can use something that is common for the second and the third middle part and the third circles. Thank you.
Okay, right. Yes. What about your feedback, the positive and the negative feedback of Poojani's explanation?
Okay, PT and explanation is very interesting and clear, ma'am.
Clear, right, okay. Yes, Achini,
Good, ma'am. Clear. The
okay. Right, others, any other comments?
Very nice presentation, madam. She did
Okay.
it nicely.
Poojani, I don't know whether you understood the part what I was telling. I was mentioning, Puta, now normally under the Venn diagram, we consider the two parts when we have something like this and this one. But I was mentioning here we say this is the common for both, this side is the common for both, and here individually we consider. But I was mentioning, imagine, I said, if a person says, I like the sweets, I like the hot ones and the cool. So there you have three. So if you have three, not the way that you have drawn. I expected this. Wait. I expected something like this, right?
Yes.
They are mentioned as the all three, but it is not related for their grades. No, they are in grade 2, 3. It's in a very small grade. Maybe you can draw this and show the students like what you have showed, that is possible for grade 2, 3. They will understand. That is not a difficult part. But what I was expecting now to this type of a thing, right? That is what I expected. You didn't understood the question. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, right. Yes. All the other parts are okay. The way that you were explaining and all those things, that's good. But that remember when you are going to explain, now try to use whatever the places where you feel it's easy for you to explain and all. Don't go for the difficult areas. Right. All the other things are okay. Anuradhi, are you in a position to do it today?
No,
No, right. Okay. So then today, Asha, Achini, Nadi, Dinushi, Dileka, and Pujani, right? Only these 6 students have done the presentation. Only 6 students. Another 5, they have to do it tomorrow. I will send a message to the group saying tomorrow is the final day for the others, those who have not done their maths lesson plan, and you have to have your lesson plan and then you have to teach the lesson, right? So if those 5 students, if they are not going to do it, I won't give another date for them because not today. I have informed you all 2-3 weeks back, like explaining the presentation criteria and all those things, right? So 6 students have performed. Asha, very good the way that you have done. Achini, very good. Nadi, very good. Dinushi, good. Dileka, good. Pujani, not extremely good, but in between very good and good, right? So only 6 students have performed. The others, they have to do. And even though if you all are not going to perform, you all also have to join tomorrow to witness how the way that they are presenting. So I will send a message to the group, right? Yes. From your end, any other thing? So tomorrow is the last day for the, yes, mathematics module, right? Yes, Achini.
Ma'am, for that module 3, we did the micro teaching one. So we have to do
Yeah.
some, I think me, Chamari and Saturika have not done the online teaching one.
Yes, yes. That of course, like what I have
Can we,
discussed with Miss Pavitra even. Now, anyway, you all have to give, I think I have mentioned that now you all are going to do the teaching practice at Polymath or in some other schools. Now, so you're collecting your whatever the days plan and all those things. I asked you all to write it in a notebook or maybe in somewhere. So you have to provide that. And we are going to have kind of a physical day for the ones, those who have missed all the things. That means this micro teaching or any other module 1 results, we will be releasing after looking at your notebooks and after doing your presentation for the ones, those who have not done the presentation. So most probably, Achini, your module 3 results you will get end of May or the first week of June, somewhere like that, when we are going to finish this course. Before that, we are not going to do because we are going to check your notebooks. I ask you all to maintain the information and everything. We are going to go through and you have to have at least 10 to 15 days, right? Your teaching practice, you have to attend 10 to 15 days. You have to separately mention what are the things that you have observed, what are the lessons that you have done, whether you have made some lesson plans, everything you have to include in that book. Okay, Achini?
okay, ma'am. In my branch, only 1 to 4 we have classes.
Oh, never mind. Primary
Never
means
mind.
normally we consider 1 to 5. In some of the international schools, they consider 1 to 6. Never mind if you have 1 to 4, that's all right. That's okay.
Yeah, the 5 is not in our branch. It's in
Yeah,
another area.
that's
So
okay.
that's okay.
That's okay. Now,
Yes,
there can be some of the students, if you teach only in grade 1 and 2, maybe whatever the notes that you refer, for that only grade 1 and 2, that's all right. That's okay.
okay, ma'am.
Yes, any
Okay,
other
thank you.
issues that you all have?
Madam,
Yeah.
that's mean for which module may this thing considering? I mean, this teaching observation thing.
Teaching practice is not related to a module. Imagine
It's
you're
a common
teaching.
thing, no?
Yeah,
Fine.
it's common. Maybe imagine you're teaching math, science, English. So that means when you are writing your notes, it can be related to some maths are there, some English are there, some Sinhala. Never mind. That's okay.
Okay. The other
Kind
thing,
of
madam,
combination. Yeah. Yeah,
other thing, madam, I am doing grade 1. I'm teaching for grade 1 now. So can I include that things for this, I mean, 10 to 15 days? Can I include that also? Or I have to go to another class and do the observation for all the 15
like
lessons?
if you can do from grade 1 means like you don't get any other experience from the other grades, no, but if it is
Yeah.
possible for you to go to grade 2, 3, 4, try to get at least 1 or 2 days. But if it is extremely hard, then never mind, you take it from grade 1. But that experience also really good for you, no?
Yeah, that's I will try my best to do it.
Yeah, you
I'm-
try from them, you ask. If they are okay with that, then you try to go to 2, 3, 4. Then you also have the hands-on experience
yeah.
in higher grades also.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, madam, I will do. Thank you, madam.
Any other? Right. So then if you do not have anything, we can wind up the session. So tomorrow we are going to finish this module. And those who have not done, especially only Anuradha is here. So convey the message to the others. I will send a message to the group as well. So then thank you for joining. Good night and God bless you all.
Thank you,
Good night, madam. Thank you.
Bye. God bless.